Yo, what's up, YouTube? This your boy Bartley Lewis. Okay, now check this out. I got a haircut today for you guys, and I think you guys gonna enjoy this haircut. It's a simple haircut, but it's one of them haircuts that can kind of get complicated on you real fast. Let me turn down this audio. Check this out. I got it. You see how it kind of got a little delay to it? Yeah, I guess so. So I'm using my Babyliss FX skeleton trimmers to get this thing started. Um, just drawing out my outline. I'm pretty much giving this client a taper around the sides and the back. Kind of fading up. You want me to kind of take down the hairline a little bit in the front, align everything up. Shout out to everybody out there in YouTube land. Shout out to Barber Illuminati. Shout out to 1+1 Barber out there in West Africa, Ghana. Shout out to Yami. This is the only Black, Puerto Rican, and Trinidadian client on this part of the world. Shout out to Barber Illuminati, y'all. Shout out to Santana. Shout out to Baby Extra. Those are the newest addition to the Barber Illuminati crew. Anyways, I just drew my outline, my lines, my guidelines. Now I'm using my Andes Masters to fade up. Okay. I got the Andes Masters open all the way. I'm gonna fade up about 1 inch high. Okay. Also do a little fading around the ear, above the ear. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Try to turn the client around a little bit. See right here in the back, I'm gonna be fading up about 2 inches. All I'm trying to do is just make a really good transition. And I'm gonna be fading from bald all the way to about a 1.5. Okay. I'm doing the same thing all the way around. Very simple, straight to the point haircut. So as you guys can see, the first step, I drew my guideline, my bald lines with my Babyliss FX skeleton trimmers. Second step, Andes Masters opened all the way. And I faded up about 1 inch on the sides, around the back 2 inches. And I'm pretty much just trying to get get a pretty decent transition, a pretty decent fade. Now I just brush just to get everything where I need it to be. You know what I mean? Sometimes you want to lay down the loose hairs just to kind of see where you're at, where you're going. Now I'm gonna use my Babyliss shavers to bald out the bottom. This was the third step. And you don't have to follow these steps in order. This is just me showing you guys the steps on how to fade. What you guys need to be paying attention to is the steps that I take on my fade technique, okay? Every barber has their different technique. Everybody's different. My technique is to fade upward. Some people like to fade down. When I say upward, I mean like I go from bald to one, and then I go half, do a half in between and just kind of fade my way up, okay? And I like to clean the areas before I start fading. That way it gives me more of a better view on things. Like I could actually see where I'm going. So it's like painting a picture. You want to get a really clean canvas, and the better your workstation is, which is the head of the client, the more clear it is, the easier it is to fade. I heard once somebody said cleanliness is next to godliness. And I can honestly agree with that. It helps your fade game when you can kind of see what's in front of you. So, okay, so now I got my one guard on, okay? I'm gonna open the one guard all the way on my wall seniors, and I'm gonna fade upward, okay? So this is me fading upward with my one guard, okay? That's that. Now I'm gonna go back above the hair, above the ear, and I'm gonna fade upward right up in here. Give you guys a nice transition. Bam. Nice transition, okay? Okay. So when I got the one guard on this wall senior, I want you guys to understand something. The actual wall senior blade that's on this clipper is equivalent to the half. Okay? So I'm gonna take you guys back to school. If you got a half and then you add a number one guard to it, what does it give you? 1.5, of course. A quick lesson real quick. This is a bonus. This is a half, okay? Lever open all the way, it's a half. Add the one guard to it. 1 plus half equals a 1.5, okay? Just so you guys didn't know. Now I'm closing the lever all the way. That's giving me a 1. And I'm going right in between the 1.5. Just so you guys that don't know, a lot of barbers on YouTube, for some reason, they fail to mention this. And when you fail to mention something like this, it confuses a lot of things. It complicates a lot of the process in fading. But you heard it here first. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, look me up, custom_made_cuts. If you guys haven't found my website yet, my website is custommadebarberschool.com. I have clippers and trimmers and different products on there for sale. Y'all check me out. I got some really good deals. Those of you that have been following me on Instagram already, Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing me love and interacting. Those of you that have been following me on Facebook, shout out to you guys too. All right, so now what I'm doing, I just took the one guard off, and now I'm just doing a straight half, which is a straight blade with the lever open all the way. So I'm fading up. Then I'm gonna close the lever all the way, and then I'm gonna erase that bald line, okay? You do it at an angle, it gives you more of a fade, okay? So I halfway it, so we can kind of transition a little bit. Close it, okay? Now we got a little transition. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing around back over here, okay? Open the lever all the way. I'm gonna fade up. Because essentially what we're doing is just fading this all the way around. That's all we're doing. And, you know, as you fade up a little bit, you're gonna notice that you made another guideline, or don't worry about that. You can always go back and add the half guard to this and transition everything and make everything kind of work. All right, now what I'm gonna do is close the lever all the way. Let me come over here to this side. Maybe you guys can see better. And then I'm gonna erase this bulb line right here, as you guys can see. Let me scoot my client's head down a little bit so you guys can see better. All right, as you can see, we got more of a transition here. I'm fading right below this occipital bone right here. Okay, now I'm gonna go on this side and grab my half guard. And as I grab my half guard, all I'm gonna do is fade right above the occipital bone. Okay? I got the lever halfway open. And I'm still fading. I just went from the lever halfway open to fully open. And I transition all the way up. Okay? I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Take off this half guard using the straight clipper, lever opened all the way. Fade right below that. Then I'm gonna close the lever all the way. Erase that guideline. Okay. I see a little bit of weight, so what I'll do is add my half guard back on there. Get right in there between. Open the lever a little bit. Make that work. Same thing here with the half guard. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and that's Spanish. All right, now what we're gonna do is the hairline. I hardly like to do the hairline. Look like we froze up here. I hardly like to do the hairline on camera, only because I can't do the hairline without the mirror. I prefer to use the mirror in order to do my hairline. That way I get a straight line. What I'm gonna do is do it this way. I know this is gonna be a weird angle for you guys. in YouTube land, but I'm gonna go for it anyways. I hope we're still recording because I hope we're still recording. I know we lost feed from our camera. Okay, now we're back live. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened, but I gotta figure out what it is. I'm thinking that, you know what? I know what happened. My camera stops working after a certain amount of time, and I forgot to turn that option off on my camera. So we're back live now, which is cool. All right. So back to the hairline. And I know this is a weird angle for you guys, but I like to stand behind my client and look directly at him from the front so I can see exactly what I'm doing. Make sure I get the hairline straight and on the money. This is very critical, very important part of the process. I have another camera that I tend to use for these videos, and I'm probably gonna be using that camera. Either that or I just gotta find a way to figure out how to stop my camera from turning off halfway through the recordings. Anyways, you start doing the hairline in the middle. You work your way to either the left or right, however you like to do it. This time I work my way to the left. And by the way, this is a live recording, so if you see imperfections here on this video, on this whole screen, I apologize in advance. But like I said, this is raw, live, uncut. You know, what you see is what you get. And I'm gonna have to get my camera set to where it no longer turns off mid recording. Okay. All right. So now that I got that done, I'm gonna clean my client off a little bit, and then I'm gonna apply some Kiss Express. But this is not the video for that right now. So what you see right now is pretty much a basic haircut. Just fading the temple, fading the back, and fading around my client's head. And add some Kiss Express and give it more of a pop to it with the hairline. I did forget to do this part of the haircut. And shout out to Yami. She got some really stubborn ears. Some things are really tough and they fight back. So okay. All right, that's that. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the feed right now. I'm gonna do some Kiss Express work, and I'll add the final result of the haircut on the main picture, so which is the avatar for this video. Sorry for the inconvenience in the live stream, but you guys are gonna see the finished product when I'm done with the Kiss Express. Thanks for watching and peace. Shout out to Barber Illuminati again.